what's your name? The way she's moving's driving me insane. Another drink and I'm ready to go. Another drink and I'll take you home. Baby, baby, I'm on my knees. Baby, baby, stop begging me to say no. You're out of my league, out of my
Well, for Christmas I really wanted a guitar one year, so I asked my mom to get me one, and I got a guitar. I played around with it for a while, and I never got any good, so I kind of quit for a year. But then after that, my mom was like, hey, you play guitar again, and she taught me a few chords. And after that, we moved to Canada, where I met Yaniv, my guitar teacher at Cat Studios. And from there, I learned a whole lot about music, and I just wanted to keep going with it. So.
There was this rock and roll boot camp done by Cat Studios here in Castlegar, and went there. I loved it. I was hooked, and I've been playing ever since then. It's been about 4 years.
Well, I just started out, listening to CDs and records in, my mom's collection and all that. One day I was over at a relative's house, and they had a drum set there, and I just started beating around on it, and it was a lot of fun, so yeah, I just took off from there.
I started getting interested in music about the same time as my brother. He got a guitar for Christmas one year, and I asked for a drum set. And I remember being terrible at playing drums. My brother played drums more than I did, honestly. So I kind of just shut myself out from any kind of music. But when he started playing guitar again, when we moved to Canada finally, I asked for a bass just to sort of be able to communicate with him through music, and he asked me to join the band because they had no other bassist to play in the band. Here I am, the bassist and the lead singer in the band.
It was only about half a year after I started playing guitar, and James just came up to me and said, hey, want to play a song? And then, we just started hanging out, jamming together, writing songs together, and then his brother started learning bass, and we finally decided, you know what, we want to play some of these songs on stage. And, me, him, and his brother started practicing. We learned some covers, wrote a couple originals, and we got a gig lined up, and then we needed a drummer. So we remembered Derek Monson, actually, from a previous rock and roll boot camp as well.
Basically, it was about 8 o'clock at night, and Oliver phoned me and said, hey, Derek, we need a drummer in 2 days. So that's how I started with the band. Our first gig was at the Castle Theatre. It was like a refurbished movie theater turned into, like, it had a stage and stuff. And yeah, it was really fun, really cool. For that short notice, instantly knew, like, this is what I want to do.
I actually listened to a lot of country music when I was a kid, because that's what my grandpa was into. I got most of my inspiration from my grandpa, but I don't really listen to country music anymore. I get a lot of inspiration out of modern blues rock, like the Black Keys, and old stuff like Jimi Hendrix. I love the guitarists.
For musicians, I've always had the biggest appreciation of David Gilmour has always been a hero of mine for guitar. Like, I've been listening to, I think Wish You Were Here was one of the first albums I ever listened to, and just that opening guitar solo on Shine You Crazy Diamond just still gives me shivers every time.
Inside
about like 12 songs, original songs that we made up. We only play about 8 of them, I think, because some of them are we sort of lost some when James came back to the band. We sort of decided that they weren't really us as a band anymore. And I mean, probably sometime in the future, we're probably gonna revisit them and bring them back and maybe change them a little bit. But right now we're focusing on just only the songs that we feel we can all do really good together.
My favorite things about being part of the band is like definitely performing in front of people. Like that's my favorite thing to do. That's the reason why I want to learn. I want to show people like what I can do and have fun and make people, you know, sing and dance to my music.
You know, some people, you know, they play, you know, hockey, you know, girls do dance, all those kind of things. You know, this is our thing, right? It's more than just a hobby, it's what we love to do.
I have a big passion of being in this band because it allows me like to communicate through music. You know, it's something that I'm good at.
It gives me something to look forward to, and it gives me something to really work towards. You know, there's no feeling like going on stage and just feeling the response of an audience. It's just loving you doing what you're loving.
Money, let's get going.